All right, this is a simple and fast review of the Diffuserlove Aroma Diffuser Rain Cloud Humidifier. Basically, this thing is it's great for the bedside table or for a kid's room. First and foremost, comes with your manual, and then in there is going to be a remote as well as a charging cable. Well boxed. To make sure that it's comes safely. So let's try and get this thing out here. It is lightweight, just to clarify, because you're going to have to be putting water in it. But really covering some quick things. You can either go with no rain, light rain, or heavy rain. Those are the three options. And we'll show you these, but there's 7 different colors to choose from. And then again, it can be either a mist mode, a rain mode, or a rain and mist mode. So we'll get that all squared away and shown to you. But just want to show you, exactly how it comes as is, and that way you can get a feel for everything. So I want to just show it. It does kind of, as it comes, it's a little loose. So we'll just show you the pieces first, then we'll show it put together completely. And again, what you're going to find is you'll have your remote and your charging adapter. Now, here's something to note, and there's a little brush in there. What I'm not seeing right now, and I'm just going to assume it's not there, is an actual, if you're going to plug this thing into the wall, you are going to need a brick that will adapt to your USB to then get into this, it's going to be a USB power source there. So you will need a charging brick. I'm sure you probably have some of these laying around the house. If not, you can get them online pretty easily from your major retailers like Amazon, and that'll work for you. So just something to consider before we go ahead and show you how this works. So let's do that next. All right, continuing where we left off, I did grab an additional charging brick. That again, you'll just need something that works to plug into a USB. They give you a little brush here, and the brush will allow you to basically clean out some of the little spaces that are going to be in this. And then I also want to point out that they give you a little wire. I don't know if you can really see that well, but basically what these items are going to be for, the brush is going to be used to kind of clean out any impurities that are going to be in the base of this thing. But I want to show you, the top. And so as you look at the top, basically what you're going to do is you're going to take this wire brush, and again, I don't know if you can really see it that well, but water is going to be going through this. And so you're literally just going to use that wire brush to go through and just push through any, it's kind of like just making sure that it'll go in and out, and maybe this is a better view. It'll go in and out, and that way you can kind of just clear out as, depending on whether you have hard water, soft water, or whatever, it's going to kind of have to adjust based on that. So you've got your USB cord, cable, not the longest thing, as you can kind of tell. Gotta fold it over 4 times. So it's about probably 3.5 feet, 3 feet, somewhere around there. So we'll get it plugged in. Again, it's a simple USB. So just gonna plug her in, and then that's gonna plug into the to the back here. And you'll hear a little beep. There's a little audible beep there. And also you'll have your remote if you want to use that, which will be two AA batteries, maybe triple. Actually, it looks like AAA batteries will go into that. So batteries obviously not included. And again, this brush is just to kind of sweep stuff out. So this is going to go right on top, just so you know. Now in there, you'll see a max fill line. And so when you get your water in there, you're just going to want to pour it in, and then, not go beyond the max fill line. So we will turn this on, and you'll start to see the colors. Now, I believe it's set so that it'll automatically have 7 different colors that float, go through there, and that's the way it's working. So everything seems to be working as properly. Single press the button, and if you want to choose one of them, basically what we're going to do is just single press to go through the light colors. And if you hold the button for 3 seconds, it's supposed to be a breathing light, so it should go on and off and kind of just, you'll see it as it's going. The other button, we're going to turn on the device and start to hopefully see some water coming through. And basically, just so you know, this will have a setting where if I hold it for 3 seconds, it'll go to a 5-hour time setting, and then I can press it again and cancel that timer. It should be misting, but I'm not sure why it's not. Maybe it just takes a second. There's the mist. I can start to see the mist coming through. I'm going to lower this a little bit so you can kind of get a better view. We can start to see things going in. I'm going to get some more water in the meantime, just to make sure we have plenty. All right, so what I've realized is that you actually have to fill the water before you turn the power on if you really want to get that going. And again, what we're going to do is have kind of a soft drip coming. Single press should change whether or not we have a hard rain, soft rain or not. So you may need to give it a little bit of time here to get it going. The water, I'm going to show you, comes up in the top here. And that's kind of part of this process. And so it does take, I guess, a little bit of time for it to get up to that cabin, because in there deeper, you can kind of see in the back here, that's where the water is going to enter and then go up to the top. And now we're in more of a heavy rain mode. It just took a little while to get going. So again, this is the initial setup phase. Usually stuff like this happens, so it's totally understood. It just takes a minute to get the water cycling through. I'm trying to allow you to hear the sound a little bit. Starting to cook a little bit with this thing. And again, you'll have a remote that can kind of walk you through a little cleaner. As you can probably see, you'll have the rain adjustable, the mist adjustable, and the lights adjustable. And then of course you can go 4, 6, 8 hours, timer off, on, off, change your colors. So I would recommend, rather than trying to mess around with the buttons, that you just go right into the remote. Make sure you got some batteries with it, and that way you'll have a clean, fast experience. So try to keep this as short as I could, and I know it's longer than my normal, so I apologize for the length of the review, but hopefully this review did help and helped you with your buying decision. Thanks for watching.